No Chris Newsom here in the starting five for Coach Luigi Trillo. Cancino goes inside and scores.
You know, you have to be able to play different positions, so you really have to work on the total, you know, all-around game that you can do in every game.
That's a great setup job there by Cancino. And the gentleman shooting almost 50% from three starts off
We were just,
one out of
that's
one.
just on cue. We were just talking about that skill that he has.
And credit also to a lot of these players. During the offseason, they work on their game to be able to make sure that they're able to come up with something different every single season.
You know, sometimes I don't even know if some of these guys even get some rest. Maybe they just take a few days off and then they continuously work.
Almost lost it. It's saved. Melesio will push it forward. Munzon, sidestepping move, will get blocked. Base there as the last line of defense, and a foul's going to be called. Steal by Cancino, and again, taking their sweet time. And they score once again. It is now 11-0.
I remember Chris Kuhn playing the guard position too.
Olar will hit inside. His first point here for Titan Ultra. Actually, Ular is looking for a resurgence in his career because previously, actually, he was always in the starting five. And then when he got traded, all of a sudden, nobody heard from him until today.
Well, that's a hard part, especially when you land in a team where it's kind of complete in the big man's position. Olar's height is a bit on the middle. Look at the way Calvin Abueva, despite being you know, undersized, he's still
Together with Raymond Almazan. Ular with a jumper, yes. He's got 4 points now.
Yes, you know, even in the team, when he was with Blackwater back then, he would always play a very good four position because he can draw out his guy because of, you know, his perimeter game.
Almazan to the wing, Newsom. Black in the corner. Three to shoot, will lose it. Jumper from the beast, yes! That's a three! Look at the beast. Says, we're coming right back. They've cut the lead down to three.
7-0 run there for Titan Ultra.
Black goes inside, Almazan. And the foul's going to be called on Cade Flores.
Yeah, but all these big men with long reach, all they have to do is just to, you know, just...
Brand new on the outside. Looks inside, Flores.
Oh,
Getting
wow.
points.
Wow, I thought that Almazan got Flores already under the basket, and yet Cade was still able to improvise and find a way to get a shot off.
That's going to cut the lead down to 4, approaching the 3-minute mark here in quarter number 1. Black finds Almazan, they kick it out. Extra pass, Maliksi.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful pass by the Bolts. So many players were able to touch that basketball in that last play.
You will go to the wing, Munzon. They feel they've got a mismatch here. Flores, there's the double team. Losing it. And Kuhn's gonna get his first basket here in the PBA. Black would push. Black inside, converts.
He was able to shift that ball, and you know, it was just so hard to read where Aaron will be able to still launch and go for that shot.
Inside, Cade Flores gets another one off rack and roll.
That is all power there from Cade Flores already. Look at it right here. The nice thing that Cade Flores did was he was able to get past that shoulder using that.
Brand new will go once again to Flores. Give and go, no. Flores is there for the putback.
That's what Kate Flores has really been doing all throughout his career. You know, he's just one of those guys who just loves to play in the paint. And it's quite evident because you look at his inside points and his high shooting field goal percentage.
Rock and roll. That's going to roll out. Flores gets into Pesumal. Pesumal.
Good choice.
That's specialty of the house here for Bon.
Bon has really been a deadly outside shooter, you know, throughout. You know, what's lacking in his career is just to give him more minutes to be able to really play. And I think this will be his opportunity there. And he opened things up with a nice shot from the outside.
Newsom converts to that three, gets a lead right back. Racing in for the very first time for the Bolts. He's a lights-out shooter. Misfiring there, though. Almazan with an easy putback.
Things can change, most especially if Newsom can be able to show us more.
Look at a quick move there by Calvin Abueva. He knew he had the mismatch there.
Two people, he was able to get down too deep. Meralco is able to execute and find the open look, either through a nice roll or even a kick out. They have open looks here. And so far, again,
Vaquero gets it to Bates. Bates a little bit too strong. Gets it back, gets denied there by Ambohot. Balanza in for the first time. Let's see if his outside sniping can help his squad. And again, they go back to the beast. The pass, straight to CJ though. Excellent pass. That's a nice block there by Munzon.
What a swat there. Oh, nice Hesse move. Oh, beautiful move. Oh, except for the shot. Balanza had a nice move already, except Ambohot was not able to finish.
Helter-skelter basketball is what we're witnessing here. Ular. Three-point play off that late foul. He tried to make it difficult here. There was really a clip there in the arm. 33-30. Biggest lead in the ball game here for Titan Ultra.
Nice move. You know, all that quickness there.
CJ up against Balanza. That pass a little too low. But Bates recovers and scores! Wow, what composure there from the big man.
You know, despite the many times that he's been blocked there under the basket, he's been shoved, he still continues to pursue. And that's what you get when you just have to be continuously battling out there.
Balanza finally gets on the board. They need to rush. They've got a brand new 14, which is now though at 6.
Oh, beautiful
once again. Quinto will get his squad another offensive rebound.
Oh, he was able to get an offensive rebound off Barasi there.
Floater, no. Easy tip in there by Raymond Almazan. Look at that ball movement from side to side. Steal here from Fran Yu. He'll stop, put up a three, and hit.
Look at the way Fran Yu stole that ball in anticipation. And his layup, that's what it was.
That again encapsulates how the game has changed, Eric. Maliksi finally finds his range, knocks that one down.
That is a mark of a good shooter there.
The both squads essentially starting out with the same fives, except for Fran Yu. Inside, the beast will get the roll.
We were just talking about the turnover by Meralco. They started things out on a bad note after another turnover after execution.
Here's Hodge. We'll go to the wing. Open three. Quinto is now at 50%. He'll get this though. He was feeling it. That was a heat check more than anything else.
He's been getting a lot of shots, and that's something that a veteran would really do. But of course, Bon Quinto just making it look so easy there off a transition play.
Ties things up. Ular with a jumper, yes. Quinto will back it up against Ular. Will go inside, and Ato will be called for the foul there.
Yet the advantage of Bong was he is able to play, multiple positions. In this case, a 2-guard that's putting the ball on the floor and using or at least
make that 50-49 after that free throw. The Beast forces the issue and scores once again. He's got 19 markers.
Calvin has really been dominating in terms of like scoring. Never gun shy. He would continue to take a lot of shots.
That's good defense, and still CJ Cancino sticks with it and puts it through. All square once again. Banquero gets it back. Gets into the heart of the defense and scores.
Despite Banquero getting hit there, he continuously, was able to finish that shot.
The Beast delivers once again. They strike right back.
You see Chris Banquero complaining to the referees, whether a good or bad call. Right here, Banquero was on the right of your screens. The lane was just like wide open for Calvin to just go hard.
Back to trying to run their sets. Banquero come up short. Clearing it now is Abueva. And he'll bring it down himself. Puts up a 3 and hits.
Well,
this is the Calvin Abueva of old.
Well, you know what's happening right now? With Coach John there in the lineup, he's giving Calvin that freedom to be able to at least...
Taita now matching their biggest lead of the ball game at 3, and they've got possession here. The Beast once again. That's short. Oh, he's gonna get the roll though.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's just look at him. He's just enjoying himself, and yet he's able to really create a lot of problems here for Meralco.
Cancino will overshoot. Brand new, stops, pops, and hits. Newsom gonna get something started for his squad.
There you go.
Gets away for 2 inside.
Chris has to get going already, Anthony.
That's a smart play there by Monzon. Just making contact, putting it up, but they're not going to give him shots.
That's a second foul, 2 on the Bolts.
6.5 still to be played here in the third. They set up Ular. Easy jumper there from Monzon. Lead is back to 8. Here's Cancino trying to make his move. Finds Bates. Bates inside. A little bit too strong. Nice tip in there by Hodge.
The interior passing of the balls has really been excellent all throughout this game.
They find Ular. Ular with a jumper. To remount. Cancino trying to do a 2-man game here. Will stop. And that's going to drop here for CJ.
And that's a beautiful move there. At least you see CJ Cancino now and Chris Newsom playing together. And that's something that Coach Luigi would want. But again, they have to put the cuffs on Calvin. Franyo's also playing a great game, to backstop Calvin Abueva.
Here's the Beast. Puts it up and scores. Once again, he's on a roll.
It's going to be very hard if you allow Calvin to go to his right. He's very powerful going to his right.
There's another turnover. It's a 3-on-2 fast break. Monzon with a jumper, no. Cade Flores puts it through.
Well, this is going to be a true test on how deep, the bench of Titan Ultra is.
Here's Monzon scoring once again.
The rebounding was really right there for the Bolts, especially the second chance points and even the points in the paint. Unfortunately, they were getting a lot of, oh, now Chris Moon is getting, you know, his confidence in hitting more shots here.
Here's that three-point shot just inside the 4-point line. About 3 seconds on the game clock and the shot clock. Black gets away inside. It's a great pass. Now trying to cut into this lead as we take a look at the quarter scoring. A tremendous 31 points as Pascual sneaks in with a 2. Let's see if the Beast can pick up where he left off in a scintillating third period. And they look for him right away. And he scores immediately. Black will overshoot. Get away here. Flores puts it right there. And he'll try to push. Quinto for 3. Those are the shots that were dropping earlier in the first half. Up and under move here for Aaron Black.
It's a great move there on the part of Aaron. Not just relying on an outside or a perimeter shot. He just went straight inside for an easier 2.
The Beast gets denied. You see they're double teaming him as quickly as he makes that move to the basket.
Now he attracts 2 guys. Calvin has to now find the open guys to be able to hit it, because when Calvin...
What will Calvin do here? He'll try to go inside once again, and that will count for the Beast. Watch it here once again. That's against one of the top defensive players we have in the league. And this is now the biggest lead at 16 points.
What a big turnaround, Anthony.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Cancino inside. As you have said, the long bombs have not been able to detonate here for Meralco.
That's what they're missing. Yeah, that's what they're missing, because the only option... Oh, my. There's really no stopping Gavin Abueva. He's just having a great scoring night.
Newsome with a jumper. That was in and out. So was that one, but eventually Cliff Hodge delivers.
Cliff Hodge.
It's Calvin once again going to work. There's that quick double. Ambon for 3. No. Boy, Ular missed a chippy. That's not a good foul.
If you want to execute, if you need it, you want to run when it's there. But if you're going to be committing fouls like this, and it's going to give, or it's going to send scary, because they can start getting back their confidence and their groove. Right there, Anthony. That's a quick 4-point play and a possible 5-point play to boot it.
Height that you said that they have. It's quite surprising they weren't able to try to do that much earlier. The Beast back to Fran Yu. Look at the patience shown here.
I mean, you can just like run the floor well, at least just to fill in the lanes. But then, you know, it happens. So let's see. Play goes on now.
Cancino for 3, yes!
Anthony, that's what you cannot afford when you play the Bolts. They're a veteran team already. You know, Titan Ultra has to continue with the kind of play that gave them the big size lead here.
And they go back to the veteran. A little bit too strong. And here comes Newsome. Banquero.
Easy baskets and those free throws.
It's a quick 5-point swing. And the Bolts are right back in this one. Just down by 7. And here's that poise once again that you're talking about. Newsome telling his squad, let's run the play. Bates inside, yes! What a seal there. Again, here come the Bolts. Maliksi tries to bring it closer. A 4.
Oh!
Yes! Chris Kuhn on the floor here. The rookie getting some valuable lessons. Ambot with a jumper.
Oh, still couldn't make it.
Ambot once again. They believe in jail. And Ambot staying with it. Puts it through. And now it's a 5-point lead. Will they look for the 4? Maliksi puts it up. The tap goes out. Cancino looking for a 4 of his own. Yes!
Right there. Because to be able to get a 4-point shot, you have to move it all the way out. Let's see. Let's see.